Hello, sorry about that. Somebody called Gabriele Tagiani started ringing me, and then from the ringing me, it suddenly went, there's a person joining the conversation. Then it said it was going to cut me off. Then it said my Wi-Fi wasn't strong enough. So I'm really, really sorry about that. I don't know how many of you will come back now. Oh, 24 of you have come back. There's no comments yet. Has anyone written a comment? Let me see if anyone writes. Write a comment so I know you're there. Oh, there we go. There we go. So Gabriele Tagiani tried to ring me. Don't know who that is. No. Right, I'm back on now, Margaret. We're back on now. Right. Hello, Ali Barton. Yeah, we're all back in the room now. Well, 50 of us are. So Gabriele Tagiani tried to ring me. It said she was then joining the conf. And I said, do you want her to join? I put no. And then it all just shut down. So sorry, everybody, about that. You can all blame Gabriele Tagiani. Jacqueline says, what, I'm single? No, it was this. Anyway, I'm back now. I'm back now. We're back. Everyone's back now. So that's good. Oh, yeah, 60 of us back. Yeah, Mini Baby Bell's back as well. Margaret can't get in, though. Sue said, I'm here. Angela says, I'm here. We're all in now. Well, not all, but we're half as there. Hello, Donna, my love. Claire says hello. Right, so I'll carry on now. Hello, Donna. No, Margaret hasn't gone back to the beginning. You can just restart again. Andrew said, hello, Andrew. I haven't seen you for a while. I don't think it's really Andrew, though, isn't it? Isn't somebody else uses that one? Oh, hang on. It's the Chinese bot. It might have been. No, it was Gabriele Tagiani. That's who it was. Marie back, yeah. Hi, John, says Valerie. Jonathan's back. Erica says, I'm still here. Got my tickets. Trudels, hello, everyone. Was it you, Trudels? Andrew says, I'm here. Jan says, thought something I did wrong. No, it was my end. It was completely mine. Oh, there's 79 of us now, so we're fine. So you had your full-on breakfast. There was a full... No, you didn't say anything wrong, the other Jan. Christine's back. Christine, I thought you were making soup. Anyway, so we had breakfast, and you can have whatever you want, right? Whatever you want, poached eggs and everything. And then literally go to the class, and 2 hours later, they suddenly brought out coffee and cake. Hello, Samantha. They brought out coffee and cake. There's, at the NEC, there's the Creative Crafting or Sewing for Pleasure show. Yeah, no, I don't even know who she is, Jonathan. Don't know who she is. No, everyone's back. Etsy. Oh, you didn't have a thingy then. Hello, and sorry, everybody. Sorry, most of you are back now, so that's the main thing. June. It was you, June, because you came in late. Gabriella probably was selling you into... Oh, yeah, maybe, Sue. Gabriella was selling incontinence pads. Anyway, so then there was cake. And then an hour later, we stopped for lunch, which was like a buffet lunch. Then 2 hours later, everyone moved into a different class. 2 hours later, there was afternoon tea. And then 4 hours later was dinner. So there was lots and lots of food. Hello, Jane. Princess says, oh, I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, about Sewing for Pleasure. Yeah, it's on at the NEC 30, 31st, 1st and 2nd. That's what it is. And I'm only there on the 1st. I'm there on the Saturday, the 1st. Anyway, they learned how to do a bag with Susie. Oh, Margaret's not happy. Margaret's not happy because she can't get back on. Hang on, let me just tell her. Sarah Jane, thank goodness, I thought I was losing the plot. No, it wasn't you. Gabriele Tagiani, blame her. Oh, hang on. Oh, I hate all this technology. You're amazing. Had someone hacked my computer and totally wreck it. Oh, no, so did Norma. Bev, Rona says, we have those books. Michael says, oh, shit, I'm dead now. I'm not allowed to say that, Rona. Jacqueline, notice you're not on Sewing Street this week. Is that correct? No, I am. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm in Sewing Street, Jacqueline. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Anyway, I'll come to that in a minute. Yeah, there's Margaret back in. There's Gabriele Tagiani. Sorry about that. I was searching for your live and I clicked the wrong button. Oh, Gabriele Tagiani, you deleted all of us, but we're all back now. We're all back. So they did a stripy bag with Susie. They did a zippy bag and tray with Rebecca Reed from Amber Makes. They did a Kawani quilt with Carolyn Forster. And they did a bit of old tat with, Tilly Rose Vintage, where you get loads of old rubbish and sew it together and everything like that. Anyway, so that was what the retreat was. And then this morning we just got up for breakfast. More food, more food. And I haven't brought it up. In the room, you got a big box of chocolate fudge. I didn't eat mine. I brought mine home. I'm going to give it to someone as a present. But you got a big box of chocolate fudge as well. And there was a bottle of milk in your fridge. And I went down and I saw I don't have milk. They gave me a carton of soya milk and everything like that. It was brilliant. It was really, really lovely. And everyone really had a lovely time. We had a quiz one night and we had a Ask the Experts Anything the next night. So it was brilliant. It was brilliant. So that was that. So I've just got back now. So this week on Same Street, well, I'll tell you about my week first of all. So tomorrow, flu jab. I'm having a flu jab tomorrow morning. And then, John and Chris, who used to live next door, meeting them for coffee in the morning. Tuesday, I've got to pay my credit card bills on Tuesday. And I'm going to see the matinee of Moulin Rouge with Vix and producer Kat in Birmingham. Then Wednesday, I can't remember what I've got on Wednesday, but I've definitely got a personal trainer. Thursday, Blind Man, Aqualisa Man, the Shower Man. And I've got to film something with Debbie Shaw on Thursday. Then I'm back at work on Friday. June, it was fabulous. Marie, did you not have fudge? It was a big box of fudge like this in your room. Chocolate fudge. It was on the table. You most probably didn't walk over to that side of your room. It was on the table. So if your bed was here, your wardrobe was here, your bathroom was there. It was on the table over there next to the telly. Ali says, currently making zip bags for my living with a colostomy group, so folks case. Oh, that's nice, Ali. Did you get asked anything? What was the strangest question? Oh, I can't remember now. There weren't any strange questions, I don't think, were there? They were all a bit naughty. You know what ladies are like when they have their bottle of wine and their glass of wine. Anyway, Paul Evans is in. Everyone, have you bought his book? It's available on Amazon right now. He did the painting. Yeah. I haven't read it yet. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, so I'm saving it. Well, actually, I'm meeting Paul for coffee next week with Hannah. Next week or the week after. No, on Halloween, because Hannah's coming on her broomstick. So I'm not going to read it until I've seen them. Oh, Catherine, didn't you get fudge either? Maybe mine was still there from the people in the room before me. Hello, Judith Jones. Oh, I better make sure. Yeah, coffee on the 31st, yeah. That's right. That's what I just said. You had a posh coffee machine. Oh, you see, I didn't have a posh coffee machine in my room. I had a kettle, but no posh coffee machine. Anyway. So that takes me to Friday, right? Yeah, Friday. The Advent calendar. What's the strangest thing you've ever made? Oh, I could tell you, but I can't tell you on a Sunday afternoon. But we used to have a director in one of the theatres I worked in who used to go to sex clubs. And I used to have to make his leather sex outfits to go clubbing in. Hang on. Fudge for the superstar. No, Jonathan, no, I don't think so. Some of the ladies on the retreat had no idea who I was. Karen said, I want to go and see Moulin Rouge, but just couldn't fit it in. Off to see a play about Salem, the Salem witch trials, then going to the ballet. Oh, blimey, that's a bit of a mixed bag, isn't it? Susie Duncan's going to the RSC this week, and she's seeing King Lear in the afternoon and Titus Andronicus or something in the evening. They knew you were a celebrity. No, they didn't. Had no idea who I was. Perhaps it was just the presenters that got the fudge. Well, Rebecca Reed didn't stay over, so I'll ask Susie. I love fudge. Sadly, it doesn't last very long. Well, no, I'm not even going to eat it. It's too sugary, and I've had my sugar levels after this weekend are going to be horrendous. Anyway, let me get back to Same Street, because look, it's 44 already. Friday, Advent calendar, 8 o'clock, Advent calendar. Catherine didn't get fudge, just as well with all the... No, exactly. So I didn't even open mine, because I just thought, there's no way I could... There were lovely shortbreads in the room. So did you have the shortbreads in the room as well? They didn't know who you were. No, these were sewing ladies as well. And they were like, there was one lady called Pam. She's called Pam or Pat. She was like the granny on Catherine Tate. No idea who I was. No, I didn't really want to know who I was either. I know. Anyway, Friday, Advent calendar. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you, but I've told you it's the Advent calendar. Well, it could be on pre-order at 7:30 on Friday. Yeah, 7:30 on Friday is the Advent calendar. We'll go live at 8, but it'll be on pre-order at 7:30 on Friday. Right? Then on that same day, Susie Duncan is in with a new Liberty launch. And I've got Jane Greenoff with the October. She's doing tiles at the moment, like the block of the month. The most unusual thing I've made were leather shoes for a friend's dog who had a sore foot. Oh, that's quite common, Karen, but not normally for, quilters and dressmakers. I've set an alarm so I can get it before I go to work, says Christine. They didn't know Soane Street. They didn't know me. They didn't know Soane Street or anything. I blame Carolyn Forster because they'd come via her. It's her loss, John. Oh, listen, don't worry. It doesn't matter. I had a lovely No, she wasn't nasty. Don't get me wrong. She wasn't rude. She just had no idea who I was and was having too much fun with her friends. Didn't need to know. I'm at a course at the end of the week, but I hope to jump on and get an advert before I have to leave. We've ordered thousands, Jacqueline. We have ordered thousands, but they'll be on pre-order from 7:30. So Friday, Advent Calendar, Jane Greenoff and Susie Duncan. Then on Saturday and Sunday, it's my anniversary show because I've been there for 5 years. You'll get a hug when we meet, Ali. Then on Saturday, Rebecca Reed from Ambermate, she's doing an hour. Becky Swan from Crafter's Companion. I've no idea what she's going to be selling because it's supposed to be a mop-up of what I did with Sarah last week, but we sold everything, so I don't quite know what she's doing or why she's coming in. And then we got Sarah Keir Smith from the White Gecko Lounge. Now, on Saturday and Sunday, there will be two shop to win competitions, one on the Saturday and one on the Sunday. So you buy something, your name goes in a hat, you win one of you will win a bundle. But on the Saturday, if you shop from White Gecko Craft Lounge, somebody will win the whole table of 9. She's at 9 o'clock. I think she's 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. And somebody will win the whole table of 11 o'clock. Obviously only her products. If we do any upsells, you won't get those, but I'll explain it all on Saturday. So 2 competitions on Saturday. So it's well worth, I know, Julie, 5 years. 5 years have gone by since I did that thing with the dropping of the fabric. Yeah, I love White Gecko Lounge as well, Jacqueline. Princess says you give the best hugs, John. Don't tell Ali that. She hasn't had one yet. Johnny Hanny, take my husband with Future and John. He'll give you the lowdown on he'll give everyone the lowdown on who you are. Well, it was really weird because on the first morning, I was having my breakfast. This man came up and started chatting to me and I went, oh, are you? And like all about Soane Street and how his wife loved me. And I said, are you here for the retreat? And he went, no, we just happened to be staying in this hotel. And we saw you coming down the corridor. Had no idea it was happening. Anyway, so that's Saturday. Then on next Saturday night, you put your clocks back. Next Saturday night, the clocks go back. But they had a brilliant idea, not at the office, that because the clocks have gone back, we'll come on air for an extra hour. Nobody asked me. No, of course he's not, Andrew. All my family and friends know who you are, even though they don't sew. I'm always mentioning Soane Street New. Oh, Christine. So for some reason, I'm doing 6 hours on Sunday. Nobody said, is that all right? Nobody said, oh, it's a good idea or whatever. So so I don't get the extra hour in bed because Hannah and I've got to be in at 5 o'clock in the morning because we're going live at 7 o'clock. Oh no, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, Jacqueline, you get an extra hour in bed. I don't. So anyway, on the Sunday, Joe Carter. Now, I think her toy must be a huge secret because I've looked on the schedule and I can't see what it is. John's got for an extra hour. Yeah, but will you get up? Will you get up, Rona, to be there? Kim? Me? Did I do it last year, Kim? I don't think I've ever done it, have I? We did extra hours on Black Friday, but I don't know if I've ever been on this one. As long as you get more money. Too right I am, Andrew. My family call you my John. Oh, no, it's not good for me. It's not good for me, no. We can watch you in bed. Yes, Jonathan. Make sure you got your pyjamas on. Don't do any of that funny business while I'm busy selling John Scott special deals or whatever. No, Rona says she'll get up and watch it, although at least there's one per. And also I've had to remind them, remember that time we set off early and they forgot to click the machine, so it clicked over, so we just sat there with nobody watching. I think on Sunday you should wear pyjamas as a protest. I don't have any pyjamas, Linda Lou. Joe May, oh, they're brilliant, aren't they, her portraits? Yeah, we can't do those on Soane Street, but they are brilliant, aren't they? Will Hannah be at the NEC too? No. Oh, Hannah's had her hair done. Let me see if I can find the picture. She looks amazing. Hang on. Where did she send it to me now? I think it was in Insta. Hang on. How do you find here, Hannah? Hannah Babe. Oh, no, not there. Hang on. Oh, now I don't know where she sent me. Here. Look at Hannah's new hair. That's Hannah's boyfriend, by the way. That's Steph. That's Hannah's new hair, look. I know. Spent all day having it dyed and everything. Right, hang on a sec. So, no, she won't be there. She won't be there. John says, PJs, of course, it's cold now. I have a hot water bottle. We're up at 5:45 for Michael to go to work. What, even on a Sunday? I thought he'd retired. Because he's older than us, isn't he? Oh, 4:45 he gets up. I'll be up next Sunday at the Nautical Craft Fair. Still can't watch on Facebook, so I can't say hi. Oh, no. I'll be there for the extra hour as my cats get me up as usual. Marie says, beautiful. Princess says, wow. Christine says, I'll be watching you. You look over in a nightcap. No. Jacqueline says she looks gorgeous, doesn't she? Whoa, no PJs. The blind mind boggles. No, wearing an old t-shirt and some old shorts. She looks like a film star, says Julie. She looks so glad. She's at a wedding, by the way. That wasn't just a normal Saturday morning. She's at Lucy, who used to work at Sewing Quarter. She got married for the second time, so she went for the wedding. Gorgeous, beautiful. I'll tell her. She's not tuned in. She'll be hungover. She'll be so hungover today. She won't be watching at all. Anyway, so I haven't finished telling you. So Joe Carter's in. Jenny Jackson is in with her block of the month and another hour of goodies. And then Margaret Lee is on. I love Margaret Lee. She does the most incredible wool applique. And they are stunning. I've got one on the wall in my hall. They're absolutely beautiful. They're not cheap, but she uses the best Irish tweed. Oh, it's just good. Donegal tweed. Hello, Harry John Clark. How are you? Harry John Clark. Haven't seen you for ages. All coming in today, aren't they? Amazing hair. That's Hannah she's talking about now, not me. So Margaret Lee's on. It's the first time she's ever been on. She used to be on Crate and Craft apparently years and years ago. It's the first time she's been on with us. So she's on the Sunday, but I will be knackered. Oh no, she's not at the end. I think is she on in the middle of the day? Does it go Joe, Jenny, Margaret, Jenny? Oh, hang on. That's not enough people for the 6 hours, is it? I'm not quite sure what's happening. Anyway, that's by the by. So that's next weekend. So I'm not in there till Friday, but then I've got 3 mammoth days, haven't I? 3 absolutely mammoth days to do them. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then the following week, I'm in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is that right? No, that's a lie, because Saturday I'm at the NEC. So the week after, I'm on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on the show, and then Saturday at the NEC. I know. Margaret is fabulous, isn't she? Absolutely fantastic, she is. I love her to bits. She's a friend of Yvonne McAtamney's. She's Australian, but she lives in Ireland. And she'll be really nervous. Oh, look. Now, there were 3 nurses on the course. Maureen and a couple of others. And they both said to me, it was definitely a burn and it's healing, so it's fine. Karen says, the fire's lit. I'm getting toasty sat on the hearth. Oh, I can just imagine you in one of your frocks, one of your high-heeled shoes, going like that. Anyway, so that's that. So Friday, Advent Calendar, Jane Greenoff, Susie Duncan. Saturday, Rebecca Reed, Becky Swan and Sarah Keir Smith from the White Gecko Lounge. Sunday, Joe Carter, Jenny Jackson, Margaret Lee, and we're starting an hour early on the Sunday. But remember, your clocks go back on Sunday night. Why won't there be a Sunday chat, Fran? There will be a Sunday chat, because I'll be home by then, won't I? Hang on. Yeah, I'll be home. I'll be home by then. And you can't keep a good man down, because I'll then be doing a personal training session afterwards. You know what? I may be old, but I'm willing. God willing. Right, okay, so anything else you want to ask me or tell me or... Oh no, Karen's in the Scruffs. I can't believe you even own Scruffs. Karen. Oh, hang on, is there a party going on down there? Lots of cars. Not been invited if there are. When is Helen McCook coming back? I think she's put on Facebook. She's not going to come in for a while because she's doing her own kits. She's really busy. She's been doing she's doing a tour, isn't she, or something like that. She's doing talks around the country. She's doing a lot in Scotland. So I don't know when she's coming back. I can't look now because I haven't got my fob to log in. Anna Sewing Nuts in. It's just got cool enough for me. She's having her hot flashes, you see. What's for my dinner? I'm going to make the soup, Jacqueline. Were you not listening earlier? I'm going to make carrot, leek, and lentil soup tonight. They're all leaving. If there was a party, they're all leaving. I tell you what hasn't happened today. The people opposite haven't had their delivery. I'll be tired, but I'm tired now. Fran, I'm absolutely knackered now, but I'd still do it, don't I? And today I've been on for an hour. We had our little break because of Gabriele Tagiani in the middle, didn't we? But apart from that, I've been on for an hour. Right, did you watch Strictly? Before I go, what you can do when you get your new blinds? No, I'm not having them up here. I've got a blind. The blind in this room is made from an old sari. So I'm not going to change because it's all painted like in the lovely rich colours. It's for downstairs. I gave in today and I bought them. Oh, you should wait till I was on, Valerie. Get my sales figures up. As Miss, don't worry, Jacqueline. Don't worry at all. Just received a letter saying I won my court case and I'm due compensation. Can spend lots on your anniversary weekend. Oh, Christine, I didn't know you were in court. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. Just ate a so-called ready-to-eat pear. Karen, I've got a veg casserole in the oven. Oh, that sounds nice. I'll pop round later. And what cake? What pudding is that? Karen never does a meal without a pudding. What's the pudding today? I'm imagining it'll be apple crumble or apple pie because it's apple time, isn't it? It's apple harvest time. Good job. You get energy from people. Exactly, Julie. Exactly. I'll be in a bad mood next Sunday if they've made me do 6 hours. Right. Okay. Strictly. Let's do this before I go. Right. Who is going on Strictly? Is it right? If you've not watched last night's show, I've just watched it now quickly. I fast forwarded through it before I came on here. So there's no spoiler alert because I don't know who's been voted off. But there's one person who's very bottom, very, very, very bottom of the leaderboard. Just had gluten-free syrup sponge pudding. Oh, Jacqueline, where did you get that from? Jacqueline, was that one you made yourself? Oh, Margaret's off. So, did you watch Strictly? There's a Victoria Sponge. Oh, that's boring. I thought you'd have done something a bit more exciting. It's beautiful, her Victoria Sponge. It's soft and light. But I want something more exciting than that for a Sunday evening after vegetable casserole. What did you say in your vegetable casserole with? Strictly was good, but who's getting fed up with a job? Oh, right. Shirley Ballas yesterday. There was one person she voted for. She gave them a 2, right? And you could tell she hated the person. I'm not saying who in case you haven't watched it. But it was obvious she doesn't like that person. She went 2. Like that, really horrible. There are too many trained dancers, but I quite like the fact there's trained dancers because then some of the dances are brilliant. But also it goes against them in the end. They never make it to the final because everyone changes that doesn't vote for them in the end. But isn't it nice to see when they can really dance? Oh, they're fantastic, aren't they? And what's the boy, right? My favourite is the boy who does a podcast who I'd never ever heard of. And he's brilliant, isn't he? And you'd think he'd be a bit too geeky and you'd think he'd be one of the first ones to go out. I think he was middle of the leaderboard yesterday. But he's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. And Alex Kingston, oh, my word, she was brilliant, wasn't she? Right, hang on, let's just do this one. Apple Sponge. Oh, I should have gone to Alice. For a pudding tonight. Apple Sponge. Isn't that got a name? Isn't it called Eve's Pudding? Don't you call that Apple Sponge? Isn't that called Eve's Pudding? Or something like that? Because it's the apple, that she gave to Adam. No, Adam and Eve. Yeah, Adam and Eve. This talking's exhausting. Sue's on your way round, Karen. Was the court case Johnson & Johnson? Don't feel you have to say. Oh. Well, no, they won't have got a payout yet because it's only going through now. If the people on that won't get a payout for years, Anna. Full of cold, so couldn't be bothered making a crumble. Oh, no. No, I don't know, Denise. There is a spoiler, but I won't spoil it. Denise, are you in that group that tell you the person who's been voted off? I don't want to know. Oh, George Clark, is that what he's called? Yes, it's called Eve's Pudding, says Jenny Hanny. June says, wish I could ballroom dance, foxtrot or quick step. We'll do it on the beach, June, when I come to visit. Dorset apple cake is yummy. Oh, that sounds nice. Right, okay, I've kept you long enough. Look, we've been on for over an hour. Oh, no, exactly an hour now. Exactly an hour. Oh, Mike sent a picture of breakfast on the terrace. Oh, here you go. Right, remember Julie messaged in earlier and said they were on the terrace? That's their terrace, look. That's them overlooking the ocean in San Diego right now. They're having their breakfast on the terrace. Isn't that lovely? Yes, Shirley did give a lower score than Craig. That's what shocked me as well. Right, hang on. Catherine says, did you watch it in the hotel, Catherine? George Clark, Alex was so good. The rumba have all been great so far. I have no idea what it's called, just one of my experiments. Oh, okay, Alan. Thank you for your time in chat, Don. Have a nice but busy week. I will. Thank you, Kim. Bought my gluten-free sponge pudding in Tesco's. Don't think my first message came through. What, in the gluten-free section at the back? Well, ours is at the back. Missed Strictly last night. Going to watch it now on iPad. It'll be quick, because the results show will be on in a minute, won't they? You can fast forward through a lot of it. I'm not interested in half of them. Valerie says, have a good week. I will. So I'm going to go now. We've been on for an hour. I've been on way too long. Have a lovely week. I've got to go and put my PE kit on now. Start my soup and get my PE kit on so I'm ready for when Miles comes round. Goodbye all. Take care. Have a lovely week. I always want to be able to do Latin American dances. So you'd have been brilliant in one of those frilly dresses. Valerie says, have a good week. Denise says, no, it gets put up at about 10 a.m. Where, Denise? I don't want to know. 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 Donna says, take care. Jacqueline says, yes, at the back in the gluten-free section in Tesco, usually on a lower shelf. I'll go looking tomorrow. George Clark is my secret crush. I think he's everybody's secret crush, including Troodles, his husband, because he likes the young boys. Doesn't he, Troodles? He doesn't really. He doesn't really, everyone. I'm taking that back in case he'll get upset. Need to go. I'm going now as well, Margaret. Don't worry. It was lovely catch up. Have a good week. Sue says, enjoy your week. Catch you on Friday. Annie says, thanks for the chat. I always look forward to a giggle. Catherine says, oh, watch it this afternoon. Oh, yeah, like me. Marie. Bye, Marie. Take care, my love. And get that boy of yours to make dinner for you. You had an exhausting weekend. June says bye, or Sue says bye. Thank you, John, says Jacqueline. Have a good week, says Andrew. See you on Friday. Thank you, Julie, says Fran for the picture. Love you, trillions. Thank you for my fix. Thank you. Denise says bye. Princess says bye. Sarah Jane says have a good week. We'll see you next weekend. Why is that motorbike stopped outside my house? It's our local drug dealer. Thanks for the chat. Be good, everyone. Enjoy your PE. See you on Stone Street. I will, Julie. Oh, no, he stopped for a chat with his mum. He's just stopped with a chat with his mum in the street. Catherine says, thank you. Oh, he just spat his stew out, says DJ Cole, he's called, if you want to look him up. DJ Cole. Thanks, everyone, says Catherine. Catherine, it was lovely spending the weekend with you. Fran, keep the bug away, all good things. Wendy, don't burn your soup while you're boxing. No, you put it on a low simmer. Bye all. Save me an advent calendar. It's not my responsibility, Sue, I'm afraid. The other Jan says, catch you bright and early on Friday. Elaine says, lovely chat. Bye. Pauline says, bye. Jane says, bye, John. Have a good week. Anne says, bye, everyone. Oh, is that? Oh, now. When I put this on Facebook, it'll be in 2 different sections, won't it? Anyway, if you start sneezing on Stone Street, we'll know why. Because I've been in my pea kit in the cold. Is that why, Andrew? I'm a bit confused. Oh, because the drug dealer outside my house, you mean? I don't think he sells that kind of drugs. I think he just sells the weedy kind of ones. Anyway, I'm going. Take care. Lots of love. See you on Friday, Saturday and Sunday on Stone Street. And if not, I'll see you here next Sunday. Don't forget, next Sunday we start at 7 o'clock. And don't forget your clock to go back next Saturday night. Bye.